This is a melodic track I made a while ago, and I'm going to walk you through the several elements. The template will be available later. You can check the description, and now I'm going to walk you through this section over here, and I'm going to explain you some of the tracks that I used. I deactivated a couple of shaker loops because they're not necessary for the explanatory part. And we're starting with the kick track. Over here you can see I have a very short kick sample, and that's what it does. And I used it as audio track this time, not a wave in a simpler and then MIDI. There's a sub kick over here. Let's do it like this. You can hear the sub kick over here. It's position in the bar, and there's a ride sample. Right, you can see over here. Cut out a lot of the frequencies. Has got a little bit of reverb. So let's play those three elements together. Yeah. What we are missing now is some kind of snare. And a little bit of dynamic over here. A second snare sound. More for the lower frequencies. And over here there's a shaker. Yeah, always 16th notes and 3 and 4. So that's the basic drumming. Over here we have an effect, white noise down riser, and I think I made this with Massive. Yeah, Massive. What do we have here? We have an oscillator, but we don't actually use it because the amplifier is down. We just use the white noise colored up and amped up. Yeah, that's basically what we are doing, and then we are just filtering down with an extra filter over here. What drags us in here is a reversed cymbal. Yeah, and let's see those drums together quickly. So that's the basic drumming section over here, and as you can see, towards the break, which is at 113, we have a filled down riser. What's that? Let's see that quickly. I think that's the one that's getting pitched down. Let's listen. Exactly, it's transposed over here. So this section is automated via this automation over here, and you can see it's like this perky hit sample just gets automated semitones downwards. Yeah, then you get that effect. Another reverse simpler cymbal, and over here we got a down rising. Sample. So that's basically what's happening in the drum section over here. I didn't get into those over here. Let's activate him via 0, hitting 0, and well, they add a little bit of dynamics to it, but it's not that important at the moment. Let's head on to the bass. The bass is done by Massive as well. If you like the sound of the bass, let me play it solo. So bouncy deep house bass. And if you like the sound, you can either copy the parameters over here, or you can also get one of our Massive deep house packages. Check the description for that one. Yeah, so you get a bouncy deep house bass over here. And it's on this second track as well, because yeah, we try to make this template available for people who don't have Massive. So we just like took the waveform of this Massive and plugged it into a simpler device over here and put it on off. If you don't have Massive, you would change it and play this sound, and you see there's, you play the bass in that way. Let's head on to the guitar section. It's a muted guitar from Ableton. And well, there's side chaining, of course. Yeah, I forgot to mention, there's side chaining also on our bass. A little bit of compression afterwards, and a little bit of getting rid of those high frequencies over here. And then we are adding in a little bit again, but like more in this region over here. And yeah, then we're EQing out something, and then we also like put everything with the utility on mono in the bass section to make sure we have a perfectly mono bass for clubs. So let's have a look at the guitar section. We have an auto filter, that's important over here. What is there? Multiple, I think they're not doing that much. And then there's another EQ cutting out the low end, and a little bit of delay over here. Let's listen in. So the muted guitar is basically playing those chords. Yeah, and later it has a pretty significant role in the development of the track. Over here, the melodic part. Tension in this chord, releasing the tension a little bit, building it up again. I really like the sound of this guitar. Such a nice atmosphere for a melodic tune. It's really amazing. And it's also recorded and put into this simpler device over here. So I'm not going to repeat this step. I'm going on with the next track. I think this is some kind of a pad in the background. Yeah, a little bit of low frequency oscillator. And it should be sidechained. Somehow this went off over here. You can see a little bit of sidechaining there. EQing and reverb on this track. So this is only for the atmosphere in the back, basically. Let's head on to the moon pad. I think, yeah. This also very atmospherical pad sound over here. And I think those are more important. There are two pad sounds coming out of Massive. And one is playing those notes. Let's check out the preset over here. And go this far. So very, very warm pad, very atmospherical. Sound. Copy it if you like it, or get one of our the first volume 1 deep house pack in the description. So it's playing those notes. And to add a lot more atmosphere, I think there's a second pad as well, but this is more powerful, also Massive. Yeah, it's more squarey. It's a very squarey sound, but using white noise colored elements as well, and the chorus over here. Maybe warm and shiny, but still dreamy. And over here we got blip sound. Let's listen to that one. Yeah, it's a very simple one. It adds in a little bit of this like percussive element over there, and there's a higher blip sound. That one is, I think, more important of it. So you see what this high blip is adding in. It's adding more groove in there, and this is, I think, a rising pad over here. That's just to make, like, to clear up for the listener that the break is coming along. And also we got an arpeggio. I don't know if that's really an arpeggio. Let's see what it does. Oh yeah, it is. And well, that's copied over here, and there's another down riser effect over here. Yeah, also in the break. And you can see in the break, I'm also using a little bit of drumming. I'm using a very light kick, a kick without a lot of low end, and a snare. A little bit of shaker over here as well, a little bit of down risers, and there's an organ kind of element coming in over here. Playing the same pad notes. And there's a stronger organ over here. I call it funky organ. It's not that funky anyways. We have those two organ sounds over here, and that's basically concluding all of our project. And let me just close this group over here, and then we can see the entire project and also have a little bit of a finalizing look in the arrangement, into the arrangement. And you can see I'm building up over here. In this area, I'm building the song up, then I'm putting in more and more melodic and pad elements over here, breaking down, and then I'm getting a held bass sound. Like this one is also a massive patch deep hold, and it's basically just holding the bass notes in order to create tension for the drop when bass and guitar are playing together. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and make sure to go through all the talked about elements. Subscribe to our channel, like our Facebook page. See you on the next tutorial, and yeah, and if you want this project file, check the description, you can get it over there.